So, today we're going to talk about jealousy. This is something that both I and my husband express in very interesting ways. For one, I we both turn into complete assholes, okay? Not even like just a little bit. We're both really expressive and very open with our emotions. So, we both get like super crazy. And after the whole situation is over, it's kind of funny. But yeah, we definitely get on each other's nerves with our jealousy. But it's jealousy is not a bad thing. It's more of a way that the two of us show each other that we care, I guess. And it's not like in an unhealthy way. Like if you don't stop talking to Jenny, then we're gonna break up. It's just gonna be the end of it. No, it's not something stupid like that. It's like his jealousy is being like mean for a little while, and not like mean, but distant and quiet for a little while until he finally just comes out with it and tells me why he was being a jerk and refuses to believe that it's because he's jealous, and then eventually like an hour or six maybe later then he finally admits that he's jealous. My type of jealousy is more straightforward, where I go through his friends list and either block or remove depending on how many females he has added. And oh my god, I can't believe I'm admitting this out loud. Yeah, I just got done blocking a lot of people on his friends list because I'd rather just not deal with it. It's not because I don't trust him, honestly. I know a lot of people have this whole trust issue thing going on where they go through their friends list and their messages because they think they're gonna find something. And honestly, like, I know I'm never gonna find anything, and I know I never have anything to be scared of. I just know that my husband's a pretty sexy guy, so I don't want to have to deal with the mess of somebody messaging him, and then I'm gonna have to like respond to that because it's like, I don't know. I'm 20 years old, so I've not fully developed the just don't respond thing that my mom is trying to teach me right now. Uh, but honestly, I know that I act childish, and I'm okay with that. I mean, it's not ruining my marriage. We are both very happy with each other. We have a great marriage, and I'm not saying that everyone is the same as us because we are an odd couple, honestly. We fit so perfectly together, and we have our own little inside jokes like everybody should. But we are definitely not your typical couple. Like I'm 20, my husband's 25. We got married 6 months ish after we met, and that was in January of this year. So we're like almost at our year mark, and this year has been fantastic. I mean, a lot of people struggle in their first year, and yeah, we've had our ups and downs, but we've literally been through everything together, okay? Like, you guys know, like in my last video, I explained my whole story about being on drugs and stuff, and how he saved me, and, knight in shining armor type deal. Well, see, we went through everything together, okay? We lived at his mom's for a little while, and I was like, it's not working out, and I want to do something with my life, and my parents can help us, and they are able to help us out as we are right now. Well, guess what my parents did? They said, yeah, we'll help you to the best we can. So my mom put us in a box truck. We actually slept in a tent for the first week that we were staying at my mom's in her yard. And that's my own fault because I had destroyed all their trust with the whole drugs thing. I mean, this wasn't even 4 or 5 months after the whole drug thing and me getting clean. But we did. We lived in a box truck together, and that was fun. I was 6 months pregnant or something like six. Yeah, 6 months pregnant because we lived in there for 3 months. We lived in a box truck together for 3 months with a tiny TV, a mattress, blankets, and everything, and a heater to get through the winter. And it stayed pretty hot in there. I mean, I can't lie. It worked. And honestly, if I were ever struggling, that would be the first thing I would ask is if I could go back to that box truck because it was not the most terrible situation. But honestly, I think the reason why our marriage is so strong is that we believe in each other and we always strive to do better together. And that's what I'm not seeing in a lot of today's marriages and today's relationships is people are just playing and they don't want to do better. I mean, they don't want to build each other up. They want to either stay exactly where they are, which is never going to work because then you're just stuck, or they want to tear each other down. And I just never understood why you would get with somebody just to tear them down and ruin their life. Like, it doesn't make any sense. You, as a couple, you two should want to progress and to move forward together in a positive direction, not in a mute direction, like you're not going anywhere, and not in a backwards direction or a negative direction where you're fighting all the time, you're hateful or whatever, you know. Like me and my husband go through these week-long stints where we argue a lot, and it's mostly because I'm being a total asshole. Honestly, a lot of it stems from me because I have some serious mood issues sometimes, and I go back and forth between being perfectly fine for like 6 months, and then just one day I snap like crazy, and you know, I mean, it's just me. But honestly, I think that relationships would be so much better if people really took each other more seriously, see each other for who they really are, and want to be with each other, not only for their perfections and what they see in them that they like, but also the things that they don't like, and how my husband is overly jealous about silly things, and I love him for that because all he's doing is, you know, being him. It's just a part of him, and he works on it to not be as jealous about things, but he does have his times, and I'm okay with that because my husband is my rock. He's going to be here for me the rest of my life. And honestly, people who rush into marriages either for the sake of a baby or for the sake of, you know, trying to fix their broken relationship and thinking it's going to make everything better, it's not. If you're in a relationship and it seems like it's going downhill, you either need to do one of two things. You need to leave that person, like right now, or you need to talk to each other, which is my suggestion. Talk to each other. Really sit down and have a deep conversation about your feelings, about your views, about everything. Because if you two don't share any common interests or common goals, really, it's just she's just not that into you. I know that it seems like as human beings, we all want to be loved. It's just a basic thing in nature. We all want to be loved, and we all want to feel love, and we all want to love somebody. But you can't love someone who doesn't love you back. It's a disaster, if nothing else. It's emotionally wrecking, and I wish I would have known that so long ago. If there was someone sitting in front of me telling me, don't do it on a couple of my past relationships, oh my gosh. Besides my mom. Like, nobody listens to their parents. If I would have listened to my mom like 18,000 times ago, I would be in such good shape. But then, of course, I wouldn't have met my husband, and all the good shit that's happened in my life now wouldn't have happened. So I don't try to regret those things. I don't regret doing some of the things that I've done. I feel bad about them, but regretting them means that I wish that they would be undone, and things wouldn't be the way they are today. You wouldn't be the person you are today if things in the past hadn't have happened that were whatever they were. So don't regret what you've done, or don't regret what has happened, but move forward from it in a positive direction. If you're struggling with money right now, damn, we've been struggling with money for freaking ever. We are horrible with responsibility for money issues anyway. Like, I'm not even going to go into that, but if you're struggling with money right now, just know that it gets better. Keep on working, keep on saving, and stop spending your money on stupid shit. If you're struggling in your relationship, stop thinking about it and either talk to him and figure out what the hell is going on, or leave. That's my only two options for you guys. You can't just sit in limbo all the time. I try not to make these videos too long because then people get uninterested. My voice is kind of monotone, I noticed. I'm trying to keep it like at different pitches and stuff. So I guess I'm going to hop off of here. That's all I got to say right now. You know, I feel like I'm just reiterating what I've already said. I'm always looking for new ideas for new videos, any topics that you guys would like me to cover. My unpopular opinion for today is if things are going bad, get the fuck out or talk about it. And most people think you should just wait around for stuff to happen or it'll get better or, you know, marriage will fix your relationship. It's a lie. It's a total lie. Anyway, see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and check me out on Facebook. I'll leave that link in the comments.